Hey guys, Colton here. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm doing great. Tomorrow's Friday and then it's the weekend. So, this video will be about organizing your bank. Lauren and I have made both bank videos with commentary, and I've actually got a request from my friend on how I organize my bank. As silly as this sounds, this can be really useful. There's a lot of different ways you can organize your bank. My bank isn't perfect, but I find myself not really, looking for stuff. I can easily navigate around it. And when you have a big bank like myself, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do, it would be nice to have it somewhat organized and where you can get in there, get what you want, and get out. So I'm going to be going over a few things that's worked for me. I'm sure Lauren has some different stuff. I'm sure you guys have some different stuff. If you guys have any opinions or any things that you'd like to share, let me know in the comments. I read all of them. More importantly, if you have any more video suggestions, make sure to send me a message because I like to look at them and get an idea of what you guys want and maybe even make the content that you guys request as of like this video. So let's get into it. So basically right off the bat here, there's a few ways you can organize your bank. You can do the tabs, which I actually just went over to the tabs not too long ago. When I first started playing, and I'm sure like a lot of you also, there weren't any tabs, which it was just a huge one big tab. You didn't have any organization like that. And I've found that it's more convenient to have tabs for myself. If you'd like to do the old style, that's fine. It just makes it a little more difficult. So in this video, I'll be explaining stuff with the tabs. So my first tab is all of my achievements. I have them right in front of me because I figured if I play a game for 8 years, I should have my achievements right in front of me. I can access all my capes, whatever I want to do. This stuff on the bottom is stuff that I currently am doing on RuneScape. So, I'm doing Kingdom, farming all the time. I have that stuff right away in my first inventory. So yeah, it tends to get a little messy, but every once in a while I just got to go back and clean it up a little bit. So my second tab is called basically my resource tab. All of my runes, teleports, logs, rings, basically all the resources. Everything stacks and looks pretty nicely in here. You can add more to this, but I found that this is plenty enough for me. So, and I don't know why I have that down there. My second tab here is herblore pots. I feel that if anyone does any bossing or any PKing, Slayer, anything, they should have this. And I'm sure the majority of RuneScape players do one of those three things. So you should probably have a potions tab because there's a lot of pots in the game and they're very useful. It's optional if you want to do just put your 3 or 4 dose in, or if you'd like to do all the doses like me. Personally, I don't like to have other doses just laying around in my bank, so when I put everything in my inventory in my bank, I like to have it go all to one spot. It's just really convenient. It does take a lot of bank space, but if you make a separate tab for it, it usually keeps it pretty nice and clean. And you'll even find yourself sometimes taking out a 1 dose for dungeoneering or something. So I highly recommend doing a separate potions tab. Next, I have my farming tab and my herblore habitat tab. That is a hard word to say. Okay, so my farming tab is not for everyone. If anyone's looking to make any money, then I highly suggest farming. And if you are going to farm, then I highly suggest making a farming tab. There's a lot of stuff to farming, and you'll find yourself looking all over your bank to find what you need if you do farm. So it's just best to keep all your seeds, all your herbs, all your farming potions, anything for herblore habitat if you do that, all in one spot because there is a lot of stuff. So the next tab here is my dailies and my Lumbridge chest tab. If anyone wants to know what the Lumbridge chest is, it's a way to make pretty easy money if you're doing a bank skill You can go there and buy stuff between an inventory or every so often, and you make a little bit of profit. I guess I should stop here and say your tab's probably going to look exactly like mine. I set up the rest of my tabs basically for what I'm doing mainly. So if you're into PKing, you should probably have a PKing tab, or if you're doing Slayer, you should probably have a Slayer tab. I know when I did Slayer, I had like a Slayer drop tab, which was really nice. It was actually really fun to do that kind of stuff too. So yeah, not really much to say about this tab, just all my dailies and numbered stuff. Next is my combat tab, and I'm sure most RuneScape players are going to have a combat tab. My combat tab is a mess because I don't really do combat a lot. Once I buy some more gear, which should be soon, I'll probably organize it a little better. But I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of stuff, and you guys probably, some of you guys, probably most of you guys, do a lot of bossing and that kind of stuff. So keep that organized. A lot of this stuff up here is outdated after the EOC and whatnot. So I definitely got to organize this better. But it is definitely highly suggested, recommended to get a combat tab and keep everything combat related in one separate tab. Next, I have kind of a different tab that I don't think many people set up. And I think people should set up. This tab is all of my skill boosting percentage equipment or outfits and pendants. Anything that boosts my skills will go in this tab. So it makes it really convenient because, like, if you're skilling and you want to know right away what can boost that skill or get you more experience, you have a whole entire tab to do it. And especially with School of Fortune, even though pretty much everyone hates it, some of the stuff on there is, you know, it's nice. It's sorry to say, but it is, as far as the XP wise and stuff. So I highly suggest making a tab with all your pendants. You know, I got my mining gear in here, my Lumbridge, some of the School of Fortune stuff, as well as some of the holiday stuff that offers some bonus experience. So I highly suggest everyone actually make one of these. It's really useful, and I know where everything is as far as boosting my experience. Next is, this tab really isn't necessary. Lastly is my junk tab, and I think everyone should have a junk tab. What my junk tab consists of is quest items, you know, just pretty much what it is, junk. It's stuff that I don't want to drop or get rid of, and I don't want to take all the time to go back and get a certain quest item, just that kind of stuff. So I highly suggest everyone making one of these. I actually used to not have one of these, and I ended up dropping a lot of my quest stuff, and you just never know when another quest is going to come up and it's going to say, hey, you need this item from back in 2008, and you're like, well, shit, you know, I dropped the item a long time ago. It does take some bank space, but I think in the end it is definitely worth it. So that's about it for this video. I hope you guys can have somewhat of a clean bank. Mine gets a little messy sometimes, but it's pretty easy to organize and kind of, you know, I'm just kind of a lazy ass overall, so it's easy to maintain your bank in general to keep organized and whatnot if you just kind of have a basic format of what your bank should be. This video may not apply to everyone, but I know people with the bigger banks and that are actively playing, it is really nice to have a nice, well done bank. So that's it for this video, guys. I will see you in a few days, or Lauren, probably me first. If anyone is interested in our real life videos, both Lauren and I, go check it out. We'll leave a link at the end of this video. Also, if anyone has any computer knowledge and is interested in hardware and that kind of stuff, go check out some of my real life videos. I'm building a new gaming computer, and I may need your guys' help. So yeah, hope to see you guys there. Hope to see everyone there if you guys enjoy it. So I'm rambling. I will see you guys in a few days. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.